Hey everyone, so great to see you and thank you for clicking on today's Clean With Me video. Today I'm going to bring you guys along as I clean my whole house all day long, and I'm hoping to bring you guys some major whole house cleaning motivation. So if you guys have tasks you need to tackle all day, or you just need some cleaning motivation and somebody to clean along with, then this definitely is the cleaning video for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads, and I hope you guys enjoy this Clean With Me all day. Go ahead and put me up on whatever device you guys have and come along and clean with me.
Coming to get you. I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck.
So with my bed all made, my room already looks 10 times better, and I don't have a ton of stuff to clean up, but I do have a little bit of clutter accumulating over here on my desk. It tends to be kind of a catch-all for clothes, as you guys can see, and anything and everything that can be put on a desk. So I'm going to just take a couple of minutes and put everything away. I really should be better about trying to put things away and take those couple of minutes to put them away right away, but it is what it is. So I'm going to put everything away where it goes, and then I'm going to bring the vacuum in and get everything all vacuumed up.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best.
I am sitting here just cry laughing at this whole part of this video, you guys, because I have this calendar, as you guys can see, that says February. I am dying. I obviously do not use this calendar enough. I don't know why I hold on to it if I'm not going to use it. I'm trying to be a lot more intentional about the things that I have, and if I'm not using it, I just need to get rid of it. But as you guys can see, I just put it right back away in the desk, and I didn't even pay any attention to the fact that it said February on it, so it just cracks me up. But now that I've got everything nice and organized, as you guys can see, I bought a couple of organizers just from the Dollar Tree, and it made this drawer just come together and look so much better. So while I was cleaning the desk, I did notice just a huge layer of dust on these baseboards and the desk in general. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes to come in here and just kind of start vacuuming things up. And as you guys are going to see in a couple of minutes, it kind of led me to just keep vacuuming things. I go into my window seals, I go onto the top of my door jambs, I got on to a whole vacuum frenzy. So I hope you guys enjoy these real next couple of clips, because they are kind of nasty, but it is super satisfying when they're all cleaned up.
Suspicious, but I see you need something else than what you want. I wish you could see yourself just like I do. Maybe you would know by now I really liked you. I'm not missing you. I'm not fooling myself just like you. I'd rather break my own thread like a needle and stitch you up just for you to tear it up again. I'm through. I'm not missing you. I'm not missing you. I'm not missing you. All you know is superficial. Some of it stays, some of it goes. Like a trend, you are a symbol of something no one ever will understand. I wish you could see yourself.
So something that I really love to do on this rug especially is something that's called like slow vacuuming. One of my friends here on YouTube, Elizabeth DePetta, brought me onto it, and it is just super satisfying to do. It looks sped up on video, but you just go really slowly over wherever you're vacuuming, and it pulls up so much hair and dust. It is unbelievable, but it is super satisfying. So if you have never tried doing any type of slow vacuuming before, I highly suggest giving it a try. And then of course I wanted to include some very satisfying find before and afters for you guys.
Just like I do.
All right, moving into my kitchen, and you guys can see the dishes especially need some serious work. My stovetop is all gross, so I need to get under those grates and clean them out. And my counters are actually not too cluttered, which is surprising for me, but we spent the day out, and so a lot of my dishes have accumulated, so I have a lot to do. But before I can get in here and tackle these dishes, I have to empty the dishwasher from before. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes, put everything away, and then we're going to start in on these dishes.
I could stop pretending that I wanted this to happen. I could just say it, say how I feel now, but my tongue is like a wall, keeping words safe in my heart. I can never say that, but I get.
So doing the dishes is one of my least favorite things, you guys. It seems like it is never ending, and if you miss out on loading it up for even just a minute, it seems like it adds up quickly. But I got this one done. I'm gonna run this load. I did have dishes left over in the sink that I hand washed off camera because that takes forever, if I'm being honest. But I got them all hand washed to dry on the counter over there, and I still have a couple things in the sink that I need to wash, and I will tackle a little bit later. But I'm going to step away and start cleaning off this stove top. I'm gonna bring in my Windex and spray it down. I did want to ask you guys for some tips and suggestions for staying on top of your dishes. I've tried doing them in the morning and in the evening, and I just end up forgetting it, or there's just nights where I can't get it done, and then I pay for it the next day. So I would love to hear what your guys' tips and suggestions are to stay on top of your dishes, especially if you have a larger family. Let me know down in the comments.
Even, but somehow love always wins. But then I'm lonely, and my mind doesn't understand. I get too far in my thoughts, they take me back to the start. What we were, like we're still all good. I get too far in my thoughts, they take me back to the start. What we were, like we're still all good. You know I miss you the most when I'm alone.
So now that the kitchen is all completely done, I'm going to let those dishes air dry on the countertop, come in here, adjust my couch, and then I'm going to come in and vacuum all the floors. Since wiping off the table and counters, there are crumbs galore all over my floor, and that is one of my biggest pet peeves, is to walk barefoot on the floor with all of the crumbs everywhere. And with having 4 kids, there is always something on the floor, sticky, crumbs, anything. So once I'm all done vacuuming everything up here, I'll actually take a little break from filming and prepare dinner for my family. We'll get dinner all cleaned up, and then we're going to actually move downstairs and clean our living room downstairs because it is in some major need of help, you guys. You guys will see it in a little bit. It is completely trashed, an utter disaster. We're going to all focus on cleaning up downstairs before we wind down for bedtime, and hopefully we'll be able to fit in watching a couple of shows together as a family before we put the kids to bed. It all just kind of depends with it being warm and summery outside, but if we stay up way too late, the kids are super grumpy the next day, so we try not to push that too much, but we do really enjoy sitting down together as a family and just watching a short show or two.
Going crazy, 'cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the old me. When I'm stuck here on planet X, I'll become the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space. You send me right out into space.
Alright, and if you guys are wondering where the before and after was of upstairs, I'm going to actually be saving that for the end of the video. The kitchen is still going to require a little bit more attention, so I will be sure to include that towards the end of the video. But now we're going to come down here, like I said earlier, and tackle all this mess down here. My kids are going to help me clean up. I'm going to start off by putting everything in specific piles. I find that that works the best for them. I kind of start piling their items that go in their own rooms. Look at that little face. He is such a ham bone. All my kids are totally obsessed with looking at themselves in the camera, so I always try to pause it for a minute or two to show you guys that, because they're just too cute and it's so funny. But I try to put all of their little items that go in their room in a pile, and then when the entire room is nice and clean, everybody takes their own piles to their room and puts them away.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep.
So the last thing I'm going to tackle is just putting this couch back together and putting pillows where they go. My kids love playing with the pillows. I don't even know why I bother sometimes, just it does not last very long, but at least it'll be comfortable while we watch a show tonight. I'm actually going to call it down here. We're going to get the kids in their pajamas and get ready for bed so that we can sit down and watch a show, and then after it's over we can just put them straight to bed. But here is the satisfying before and after for our downstairs.
It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over.
So now it is much later and my big kids are downstairs and brushing their teeth, and my little guy is almost ready for bed. He wanted to come in here and get a quick last drink, but he was out, so I wanted to give him some water, and then we're going to brush his teeth and put him down for bed. And then once he is in there, I'm going to finish up the rest of the kitchen. I just put away all of the dishes on the countertop, and then I also want to empty out the dishwasher from earlier as well. While I empty the dishwasher, I figured it would be a good time to spray the countertops and just kind of let it sit on there, and then I can tackle the rest of the dishes in the sink.
Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. But we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good but we keep lighting fires. We keep on talking until
It's so funny to clean at night because my kids are asleep and my little guy actually sleeps right off of the living room, and so at nighttime when I'm cleaning I notice that I have to be really slow and strategic in my movements. That's why you guys can kind of see me moving a little bit slower than normal and it's because I'm trying to place everything away quietly and not wake up my little guy. He does sleep with a sound machine, but I feel like he knows when I'm in here doing things, and so it usually ends up keeping him up a little bit longer. So I try to get this done while I still have the motivation to do it, because I know the minute I sit down for any more time, I'm gonna be done and I'm not gonna wanna tackle it anymore. So I definitely try to tackle it while I still have the motivation and energy, but do it very, very quietly so that I don't wake up my little guy. So with the dishes all done, I can finally come in here and give the sink a good scrub, and I do still have some Barkeeper's Friend left over that I just kind of want to use up, and so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit into the sink. I do notice that it does not give the shine that I really like in my sink, like I told you guys in the last video, and I don't want to have to do this twice, so I'm just going to sprinkle it in there with the soap so that I can clean it and use this up at the same time. I think I definitely want to give the Barkeeper's Friend paste a try, or even the Mrs. Meyer's paste a try. I can't remember what it's called. I can see the bottle, but for some reason it is escaping my mind right now. So I think those are going to be my next two things to try to get this sink really spotless and clean looking, but for right now this will just have to do. It's like I've been walking here for days, lost in the desert, babe. I cannot forget you. All I need is one drop and then I would be forgotten, babe. Can't live without you. You're like water, baby, water, water, water. You're like water, baby, water. Alright, the last thing that I'm going to do is come in here with a good old-fashioned broom and sweep up the crumbs from dinner and anything else that I might have missed earlier when I vacuumed, because I do not want to pull the vacuum out for the same reason I was talking about earlier with my little guy being right there. And wouldn't you know it, I ended up pulling out a little toy bracelet from underneath the dishwasher. Hashtag mom life, right? So I'm just going to finish up sweeping, and you guys can definitely see that there is stuff accumulating on the floor. It is never ending, it seems like, but it feels so much better to have it all completely cleaned up, and it feels good knowing that I have a nice clean home to wake up to tomorrow morning. Alright you guys, and here is that satisfying before and after that I promised you guys earlier, and this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this clean with me all day and that it gave you guys some type of motivation to tackle something in your home. I appreciate you guys so much. I've got so many new subscribers over here, and it means the world to me that you guys are enjoying these videos and you guys are commenting and talking to me and getting to know me better, and I'm getting to know you better. So thank you so very much for being here here and supporting me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Only for a while. I regret letting you go, and you were